Hello everyone, this is Brian and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. You Only Live Once Hardcore Edition, the game where we never ever heal. Now last time we got Helios 1 up and running and we fought some robots and we didn't quite always win. We took a little bit of damage, taking us down to 308 of 360, but it's good to still be above 300. And today we have some very exciting things to do because we are gonna take Veronica home. We're gonna take Veronica home to her bunker where she grew up. And in order to do that, first of all, we've got to go get Veronica. So we're gonna go back across the Ant Fest USA here, which I can't believe that actually even managed to spawn yet another ant after the unbelievable number we had to re-kill last time just to get across here. But we are going to cross it nonetheless. I'm just being a little bit sneaky because I don't want to accidentally find a gang member out here with a big old gun. But we'll go sneakity, sneakity, sneak, sneak, sneak. Looks clear. More ants! Who knew? So more free experience points. Here we go, blah, blah, blah. And we make ant face. Taking it right in the ant. There he goes. So we're just going back up here to the old 188, one of our favorite stores, but also our favorite place to have Veronica wait for us in between times. So there's Veronica, and there's Arcade. And I think we have done about all we can with Arcade right now. Let's take any crap that he is carrying for us back into our inventory. And we will say, yeah, you go wait for us at the... Oh,
I thought my charm could...
The Lucky 38. So he'll go back there, and we will now apparently be a little bit overweight. But we'll pick up Mr. Power Armor and say, let's go make trouble. And then, how about you just open your inventory?
The heavy stuff, aren't you?
And we give you this power armor and take anything good that you have. Look at all that. Why does she have... Oh, that's right. I had her carrying my water for me. She's carrying my water. That's good. On Dune, water means life. Get her organized. Got a shovel. There we go. That's how we like Veronica to be. That's perfect. Okay. So I guess we could either give some of our crud to Veronica, or we could just trade it here to this nice lady Michelle. And see what we need to get rid of, just to have some room in our inventory.
Give me a shout if you need anything.
Half of success in Fallout New Vegas is having the patience to deal with all the inventory stuff.
I've still got guns and ammo.
Sell all the things we don't need. That ought to be pretty good. Some stuff. Need to sleep at some point here because we're actually low on sleep.
Hey.
But we're going back this way. There's places to sleep. So, who thinks that there might be even more ants already respawned? I don't actually think there will be, but I wouldn't be utterly shocked if there were, because there just keep being ants. Whee! No ants. Alright, that's good. So on we go. And let's go back to Novak and sleep and just kind of change some equipment out while we're there, because our inventory is a little bit packed. So let's see, drop off crafting equipment there. Check the Stealth Boy situation. Take these weapons kits for repair. Let's drop off any other weapons we don't actually need, like all these pulse grenades. We won't be seeing any robots for a while. Don't need every single one of these plastic explosives. Let's see, maybe we'll take her Chinese armor.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
That in here. But we do also want to pick up the spacesuit. The spacesuit is a nice piece of light armor, and it isn't quite as... it doesn't absorb quite as much damage, see, as the Chinese stealth armor, but on the other hand, it makes for great radiation resistance. And we are going to be doing ourselves some of our first official serious radiation today while we're over there in the Hidden Valley area, because I got a little side errand I want to do. But mostly we gotta pick up the third and final Brotherhood mission report, and it's right nearby, but it's down in a radioactive crater, which means we'll be wanting the spacesuit. Plus the spacesuit, just give us a different look for a little while. And I'm just gonna drop off some of this stuff that clean this out a little bit. Maybe we'll leave that. Alright. Keep that. Okay, so get ourselves ready. More things off and sleep. Wow, that's we need a lot of sleep. There we go. Sleep taken care of. We're now well rested. And in our beautiful, amazing spacesuit, we are ready to go do a little bit of crafting on our way back over. We haven't been to our personal cooking cave lately, so let us go there. Open up our boxes of special things. So, then, we need to... Probably gonna take a lad's life, or we can do some stuff. Let's see what we can do with a little lad's life action. Alright. And I can make a little bit more stuff, but not a huge amount more stuff. Alright. Well, we made what we could make. Good for us. Let's just check the requirements on a few things that we'd like to be able to do. Desert salad. Oh, sick. Okay, we do it? Oh, yes, now we can do it. Excellent. Well, only one, but fine. So let's put all stuff back in our box until later. Couldn't craft quite as much as I was hoping we could craft, but it's a good place to save all the crafting stuff. Crafting crud. Alright. And now we are truly ready to travel. So we got to head back down to Helios 1, because the way I am planning to get to Hidden Valley is not by walking all the way back around through Nipton and then back to Prim and blah, blah, blah. I'm planning to go through a cute little place over here near Helios 1 called Scorpion Gulch. And it will shock you to learn that Scorpion Gulch is just absolutely awash in scorpions. So we're going to get ready for some scorpionation. There'll be a lot of rad scorpions, but also a lot of bark scorpions. So for rad scorpions, of which there are some right around here, we are going to need armor-piercing ammo, because they got legitimate armor. For bark scorpions, we'll be able to use a combination of varmint rifle activity and big, grunty machine gun shooting when necessary to kill a whole bunch at once. So there goes Rad Scorpion number 1. These are on this side, it's just regular Rad Scorpions. When we get in deep in there are going to be some giant Rad Scorpions, those scary, hairy guys. But we'll just deal with them as we go. So the trick is to mostly stay at a distance and kill things that you can. Make sure you don't get scorpions around your flank. And just take it kind of careful like. clear all these guys out. Don't get in my way, Veronica. Do not get in my way. I'll shoot you. Shoot you as soon as I look at you. Where did that thing go? Is it back behind there? That's always irritating. He's probably stuck. See two of them in the distance there. Yeah, there's two of them. Veronica, don't go up there. I want to shoot them. So we're technically working on Veronica's quest here because she needs to go home to her people so that she can get mad at her people and do the thing. I'm just going to toss a grenade in there. There we go. Fire in the hole, dude. Fire in the hole. There it goes. She died of plasma over time. Maybe he caught on fire or something. Oh, or did she punch the other one out? Hard to tell. There's one. That was the other one. Him. Boom. Not too hard with armor piercing ammo equipped.
I've had worse.
That probably takes care of the first batch of rad scorpions. Their little glands actually sell for a reasonable price, so we'll probably take them. And off we go to the actual entrance to Gulch. Here's the guy I turned into a green pile of plasma. The bad thing about rad scorpions is if they hit you, they actually poison you. So then you start losing extra damage that doesn't care about your armor, and you lose it over time. Now you can take the poison off, and I do have some anti-venom and stuff in case I need to, but I'm going to have to act quick if I get poisoned, because I don't want to, if I do take some damage, I don't want to be suddenly losing extra health points that don't count armor. Believe me, I don't. But we're going to try to not take any damage. We are going to sincerely make a go of getting back to our... Remember when we used to go every episode, we didn't take any damage? I liked those episodes. Those were good old days. Let's try to get back to the good old days. Go with a big, thicky 10mm pistol. He's just got a little more punch and power in case we run into a rad scorpion at close range. I'm thinking these red dots are going to be, now that we're in the gulch itself, we're going to encounter batches of bark scorpion. Now here's a little ledge up here, and I think there's like a grave or something. Does she have my shovel?
You're making me carry the heavy
yes,
stuff, aren't you?
Yes, she does. She has my shovel. Give me my shovel, Veronica. Because I wish to dig up a grave. And nothing particularly worth having. Fine, we'll take it. We'll sell it. We got inventory room, and there is a store at the Brotherhood of Steel bunker, so we'll plan to sell stuff. Do a little. There's our bark scorpion back there. I mean, I could obviously light these guys completely up with explosive ammo, but I don't really want to waste explosive ammo on bark scorpions, which, if worse comes to worse, I can pretty much hose them down with a machine gun as they're running toward me. They are... Butta. Another one. Oh, more. There they are. Yeah, see, they're pretty... Even though they are, quote, bark scorpion hunters, which is the allegedly toughest form of bark scorpions, at this point we have out-leveled them by a significant margin. Now, what we don't want to do is have any bark scorpions sneak up on us from the side. And there are two holes up here. They look like little miniature scorpion-sized caves. And when you get near first when you get medium near them, and then when you get very near them, they tend to sort of insta-spawn some scorpions. And those can come sneaking right... Okay, see, there's one of them. That's that guy, just see that little hole behind him? Scorpions come out of that hole. And in fact, another one will come out of that hole if I get a little bit closer. And it's that second guy. Oh, wait a minute. We got us a giant scorpion in the distance there. What am I going to do? Because I don't want to get all involved with him and then suddenly the bark scorpion comes out of his hole, which if I get up there much further, yeah, you wait here. A bunch of Veronica hanky-panky going on either. Gotta figure out who's going first. The bark scorpion or the giant rad scorpion. See if I can get a clear line of sight to him. He's far more dangerous than bark scorpion. Right now Vats is saying 0%, which I kind of take to mean he's actually fully... Oh, there he was. There he was. One shot, one kill, giant rad scorpion. That's good. Caution, not as good. Maybe, hopefully that's down there, not right up here. He may have a big brother too. All right, I'd like to get this hole cleared out. Come on, come out of there. It's a, you gotta kind of go quick. Oh, there he is, there he is. Here he comes. Ah! Jesus. He came quick. It's not like I could run up there and plant a mine or something. And see, he doesn't exist there until you get close, so you can't just clear it out with grenades or something. And that's the next hole up there. That is hole number 2 of the holes. And just making sure we're not getting anybody else. That's the guy that spawns when you get medium near. And there should be one more guy when we get right up next to it. Come out, wherever you are. I should almost walk up already firing from my machine gun because he's going to come fast. I could probably walk around the edge, but I'm even more nervous about that. Here he comes. Dun da da. He's in good shape. That's for the kill. Alright, now we can go back and get Veronica. It would be irritating to forget about her. Leave her here. Let's come back. She's happy we came back. And on deep into the heart of the gulch we proceed. Now, I think we're past the holes phase, but we're coming up to, there's going to be a little sort of, almost a little tunnel, like a rock arch. You can sort of see it up there, I think. And through that is likely to be the main ground where there might be some more big, hairy, horrible scorpions. There's a big, hairy, horrible, and I can see a big, hairy, horrible scorpion, and that means soon they'll stop being a big, hairy, horrible scorpion, and they will start being a pile of bug juice. That's good. Make sure we don't have anybody except little guys now. Those I can pick off with cheaper ammo. If I can get them out from behind the rock. Now when I go in there, I've cleared these guys out first, but when I go in there, there's a little rock in the center with a dead prospector. When I get right near that, that is going to start a kind of, I don't know, scorpion event, you might say, where suddenly scorpions are going to be coming at me from every direction in little pairs. Now, fortunately, those are all bark scorpions, and so as long as I stay looking all around me, I will be able to keep them from getting up to my tender bits. But we're just going... There's nothing like Scorpion Gulch to make you a little bit nervous about what's coming at you from every direction. That guy had a lot of poison glands. Alright, here we go. Going in. Going in. What's that? Ah, Spark Scorpion. Down in the ground. Alright. Still caution. More bark scorpions. Where are ya? quadrupeds don't always work. Or, I guess these are hexapeds or something. Being insects. That's a big guy. Sliding down the hill. I think he's dead. Oop, here comes him. It's easy to take out. Alright. So we may have cleared off the initial batch. You never can tell how many of the giant scorpions there are going to be. I have run into as many as 6 here all at one time. I don't know what exactly controls how many of those there are. There's a fairly constant number of the little guys, but a highly variable number of the big guys. And they will all tend to respawn. Now, not all of these little scorpions event things happen every time, but they do happen the first time. Alright, so this rock up ahead of me, not the little pointy one, but this long, low one. See there's a dude right there. The dead prospector. I just want to look on this direction because I think there might be a big boy. There we go. Goodbye, big boy. How many was that? I feel like that was about 4 total of those things. You know, a good serious number of giant rat scorpions. You don't want to go rushing in here. Now, this guy, this dead prospector, when I get up there, that's when the scorpion event's going to start. And instantly, that rock he's laying next to right there to the left, that's the rock where the missing laser pistol will be when we have to do the missing laser pistol quest. But unfortunately, it's not there right now. It's like not like we can just go and do it and just not have to come back here. We'll have to come back here. So look at all these bark scorpions. Look like I caught them in mid-spawn out of the ground. This is exciting. So where are they coming from? There's some. You don't want to look in one direction too long. You want to look in other directions because they'll be coming from all the directions. There comes some more. There's one. Who else? There's some down there through the way we just came. They're cheating. Cheaty scorpions spawning in behind us. But I think it's cool. It's fun. They got us surrounded. Surrounded by scorpions. Let's hit them in all directions. Oops, out of ammo. I need a new machine gun. A different machine gun. Or lucky. How about some bam, bug, stomp, bug, perk? Look at him go. We've improved our bug stomperingness. We are ready to stomp. Lucky. Oh, Veronica, you're irritating. Goodbye. Still another one. Where are ya? He's coming from a distance. Scorpion, where are you going? Oh, he must be going after Veronica. Well, we'll kill him. Boom! Don't worry, Veronica. I'll save you with Lucky. Now, unfortunately, as you kill these things, like we've killed so many scorpions that some of them actually disappear. The bodies have been removed in order to make the new ones appear. So you gotta, if you can loot as you go, that's good. Otherwise, you won't get all of the. I mean, they're not like they're highly valuable, but they are certainly valuable. The little scorpion things. Now, if I went up this hill, I would get over toward Black Mountain, but I want to go. I don't want to go that way right now. I want to go to Hidden Valley. Hidden. Valley. So the way we do that, come the way these scorpions are. This is where remember the big guy that came rolling down the hill. Go back up this way. This is the other main way out of the gulch. And every now and then I find one more big boy up here, so I just want to be careful. And then there's this period where once you hit this other... basically there's a dead prospector on each end of the gulch and one in the middle, and so you kind of know when you're in the boundaries of where the scorpions are when you're passing one of these guys. And I'll just take some of his stuff. And then at the very end here, at the gate to Hidden Valley, we will find probably one or two more of the little scorpions. Welcome to Hidden Valley. We're not technically in Hidden Valley yet, really. I don't feel like I'm in it until I'm inside the fence where the dust storm likes to rage. Incidentally, so the thing is, there's bunkers in Hidden Valley, but there's like 4 of them, but we have to find the right bunker. And let me teach you the right way as we get up here to the fence, because there's an easy way to find the right bunker, especially coming from this way. I think we've cleared off the initial Scorpion guards. So see, right here at the fence line, well, you can even see, for some reason, I don't know what makes the dust storm run and not run, but you can see there's a bunker in front of us. It's actually the wrong bunker. But if you look on your compass there, and if you go 1 point to the west of northwest, like right there, see 1 point west of northwest, and in the distance, if we walk in that direction all the way to the fence line, we'll be right next to the right bunker. You can even kind of see it, because it's sunny and beautiful, which isn't how it hardly ever is here. You can see, you can actually see toward the bunker we want to go to. You can see it in the distance, but often you won't be able to. It'll be dark, and this huge dust storm will be, which is like their security dust storm. You'll find out. But see, if you walk right here, now it looks like there's a little map nub down there, like a little marker, the Hidden Valley marker. But it'll go away. It's for a point. It marks a point shy of that bunker now. It's actually kind of funny that we can see the bunker, but you can hardly ever see that bunker. But they don't have the dust storm running now. There must be a certain time of the day when they don't run the dust storm. Just kill these guys so they won't be ambushing us later. But it's right over there. But you can see it. Actually, it shows you that look, the right way to walk is toward there. Oh, look, a free hollowed out rock. Why not? And there is the right bunker. Now, if you came from the other way, if you came from that way, that's the way toward Good Springs and Prim and all that stuff. If you come from that way, you can just come along this fence until you run right over the top of this bunker, right toward the end. So yeah, you would just follow this fence line, the sort of western fence line up, and then you find this bunker that says peace and all of that, and crossed out ban the bomb. But this is the right one. Now, Veronica, what are you doing?
Should have brought.
You wait here, because I'm actually not going in the bunker yet. So if you look over there, that's a different. So there's the gap we came through. That's Scorpion Gulch, and then here is this other little off branch, which leads up ultimately to Black Mountain. It's the back door into the Black Mountain, but it is also where along the way we will find the last of the Brotherhood patrol. Not the patrol reports. What are they called? They're called something else. They're the holotapes, the little holotapes of the paladins, the dead paladins. So the last of the dead paladins got pasted down inside a radioactive crater. So we have just got to go do a little radioactive crater, because when I go in there, I want to go ahead and just have all of those things in hand. Plus, it's always entertaining to me to say, oh yeah, I happen to find all 3 of your patrols. Here are their reports now. That's not suspicious at all. Now, up here, we're not going to be finding any more scorpions. So if we went that way, we'd get back to Scorpion Gulch. But up here, where we need to go, we are going to find a different character of beast entirely. We are going to find centaurs. And centaurs, I think they like to spit some kind of weird vomit at you. But they don't have any armor. And we're going to get all space-suited up. We're going to take a Rad X to increase our radiation resistance. So now we should have a pretty high total radiation resistance. What's that? Where do we find that? Radiation resistance. So it says we have an 89, but I think in fact we can't won't go above an 85, so we'll get no more than 85 level effect. But we're pretty well kitted out for radiation resistance now. Because remember, in You Only Live Once, we never heal radiation either, so we could actually die of radiation sickness if we take too much. So I'm being pretty careful how often I take any radiation. I'm not eating any food that has rads in it and stuff. So now centaurs don't have any armor, so I've got some hollow point ammo equipped into some guns. I think we're about ready to move up here. Now there's basic centaurs, and there's evolved centaurs, and then there's Mo. And Mo is the special, unique name centaur that lives right in the very crater that we are going to have to go into to successfully get the holotape report we want. There's one. They look like, you know, like a man on top and a weird smudgy thing in the back. I don't know what the story is that they're evolved from, but they are a type of abomination. That's what they are. So we got rid of him. They're not hard to kill, and I think their little vomit. So the little vomit spitters are A, highly inaccurate, and B, aren't super long range, or maybe it's just because they're highly inaccurate that they don't hit at range much. But they do a good deal of damage. You know, it would be yucky if I actually got spat on. So I don't want to do it. Don't want to get spat on. Don't want to take any damage. I'm against it. Alright, so here we go. Sneaking in. You can see Black Mountain up there. All of its weird radios and super mutants and stuff. There they go. Alright, now we're in the radiation zone. It kind of gives me a sense of urgency about it. I'd like to kill the bad guys. Kill the bad guys. Where's his head? Get it. No. Hit him on a caution, and I didn't hit him. I think he... got him. I think I wasn't hitting him. They can find us. Good, good. Taking them out. At least two more. Taking radiation damage once per 1 point per second, but do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Slide back there, irritating. Would throw a grenade, except I don't have any grenades left. I have used up plasma grenade. You see, just toss them in the crater, because I think the worst one is that, actually. Might have missed. Or maybe I did some damage, but didn't do much to that guy. More throwables. A little nervous about going up there and just going mono on mono with a X taken just to hedge our bet. Again, it's taking some damage. This is nerve-wracking because I'm taking radiation damage while this is happening, and I don't want to take regular. I have to get down into that hole. That's the crater. See, I'm walking around the edge of the crater. All right, there's somebody. Hit the edge of the... See, I can't hit him. Looks like I can hit him, but I can't hit him because of the weird geometry issues. So, do I go up there to the pit, or do I try to get further away? Oh, ha! That's just a plain old bark scorpion. What are you doing out of your area? You're out of your area. Right. Shoot. by going up here. This little ledge, by the way, is the way to get to the really back door of Black Mountain. There we go. That looks good. Boom! Eat explosive ammo. Oh, I think that was Mud. Mo's down. For you, and you're dead. Good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get down there and get the thing. Run. Still only 1 per second. That's good. Alright, so there's the last holotape. We can take a little bit of this stuff. Use the power armor, even though I can use the repair Veronicas. It's not that important. And let us get the heck out of here. Now, over that way where I'm facing is the semi-back door to Black Mountain. But if you go that way, you have to go past a lot of super mutants with a lot of really scary explosive and other long-range weaponry. But if you go this way, you get to the super secret back door. As long as you can unlock a hard lock. I think it's just a hard lock, not even a very hard lock. But going this way, and I figure I might as well go this way while I'm up here. Because among other things, I think I can renew my grenadiness up here. Since we have grenades. Here is Black Mountain, and so far I haven't seen a single super mutant. There's a lot of super mutants, and they are hard to kill. So what we need to do, this building that's right ahead of me, if I can sneak into that, I can convince all the super mutants to leave. Question is, can I get in there without getting... Okay, I am in danger. That's not completely unexpected, honestly. We are going to get a stealth boy. It usually takes a stealth boy to do this, and maybe it really ought to always... maybe I just ought to always go in a stealth boy, because if they see you, they can fire real... Ooh, that was scary. Look at that guy up on that tower. Oh, he's so big and horrible, and he's got a huge weapon. Oh, I think he's like a super mutant sniper or something. But now we're in. Now we're in the area, and here's a broken Mr. Handy, and we say, oh look, let's check the circuitry. And oh look, we could just turn it on without even any special skill. And
could you please direct me to
Rhonda. Sure, follow me. I could direct you to Mistress Tabitha, even though you've been off for whatever it is, 52 years or something. During which Rhonda has gotten fully irradiated, become a super mutant.
It is Mistress Tabitha. How I've missed you.
So they're going to make friends, and while they're making friends, I am going to carefully remove Tabitha's room key. I think she's going to give me the equipment key, but she might not give me the room key. So we just take that, and then she says, oh, thank you so much for bringing Rhonda back to me. Here, take some stuff. And now we have this key. And so you're welcome.
Mistress Tabitha, we should be heading...
Go, and they go off happily into the sunset, and we go off happily into the various looting stations. Off they go. And look, we get 900 XP! We have completed Crazy Crazy Crazy, which we got and completed all in one fell swoop, swell foop, whatever. And we have leveled up to level 18, which is a good level to be. So, let us learn together what we need to be able to do better. And I'm starting to think sneak even more sneak. Sneakier sneaking is just going to be good. 2 points left. What do we do? We'll get medicine up to 50, getting close to the maximum. We're going to need it to pass the various skill checks I'm going to want to be able to pass when we get back to Camp Forlorn Hope. And let's see, I do believe that, yes, better criticals. Now even our sneak attack criticals are going to get 50% extra damage, and any critical, it's just going to be it's going to be unholy how much damage we do with critical hits from a distance. So now we are at 313 to 365 as we level up, gaining a few more hit points. That's good. Now we need to do this very hard terminal, because yes, that's the only way to get in that door is the terminal. We need to read a quick Programmer's Digest to get up to 100 points. And we will do some Hacky McHackface. Disappearing Subterranean. Studs. Civilization. Always like when it's civilization. Nope, disappearing. Alright. Ironically, it would have been the very first one if I had just done the very first one. So, we can disgate's locked, and in this room we will find Raul, who is one of our possible followers. Now, we can't take him with us right now because we still have Veronica in our party.
But maybe you're just sightseeing.
But he's willing to repair our stuff for us.
Raul Alfonso Tejada.
And tell us his life story, of course. Blah, blah, blah. Why does your jumpsuit say Miguel?
Probably because it used to be Miguel's. Whoever he was. Sure, boss. I'd be happy.
So, let's see. Anything cheap? I can repair the machine gun. I do not need to repair that for 2,000, though. Varmint rifle's cheap. Anything we use a lot and is cheap to repair. We're going to pay for. That's probably everything else. Spacesuit, that's cheap. It's hard not to spend 48 to repair one of your main kinds of armor. I don't think I need to spend 224 to do that. Okay, now, Raul.
Back again?
You can go on your way.
Alrighty then.
But he'll head out alone through the dangerous wastes.
Sorry, boss, but as much as
how do I get out of this? I just want to leave now. Let's see if he has any interesting talkiness. Not actually particularly. Okay. Yeah, so I think he'll leave and go home. Not sure.
Oh, it's you.
I told him he was free to go. Well, we'll figure out if he shows up at his house eventually or if I have to come back here to pick him up one of these days. Alright. So, meanwhile, we can go over here. And in this room, first of all, we have the key to all of Tabitha's boxes. And second of all, she hides all sorts of interesting things like C4 explosives around the corner, back behind things. And so if you go through here, you can actually find grenades and a giant rocket launcher and all sorts of weird things. But they're all, you got to kind of pull stuff off the shelf to find everything, look behind stuff. So we're just gonna do that. Get all the goodness and take it back. Just using the grab function to pull things off. Some stairs, missile launcher. It might be a little heavy for us. Some grenades. To be able to actually carry the stuff that we have. There. Drop one loadout value thing. Now, then we go into where Tabitha was living, and we can hack a few terminals. They only have lore on them, but we can get the XP for them. Around for stuff, and then out this way, up on the top, here's where you need Tabitha's room key to get in. I'm not sure you can even finish the quest if you don't get this key, so important to get it. Obviously, you get it if you kill Tabitha, but not if she's all run away. There's weird little notes about the story of Black Mountain and so on. And then there is the bizarre piece of sheet music that is a unique item you can't get anywhere else. And it's worth something. And let's see, we seem to be a little bit overweight. There we go. Then we can actually jump off the roof to head back. And that is where we are going to stop for today. Heading back to Hidden Valley to pick up Veronica and reintroduce her to her kith and kin, the Brotherhood. We end this day at 313 out of 365 possible hit points, which is a good place to be. We're just going to kind of race back through the... take our Rad X, and as we sign off, we will just quickly get back through all this radiation and get back to where we started. And so we will see you next time on Fallout New Vegas, the version where you only live once.